everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Friday and it is August 13th. We have one meeting to tell you about today, and it will be a virtual boardroom as well as live right here on Village Television, and that'll be at 9:30 this morning, and that is the third budget meeting business plan review. So you can take a look at that virtually, and you can go to lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings, or you can watch it right here on Village Television. Now on our show today, we have Elsie Addington, who is here with the United Update. Let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. As I mentioned, it is warm, and it's going to continue to be warm right through the weekend, although we might cool down just slightly next week. We are looking at 85, 67 today, 85 tomorrow with an overnight of 69. Then on Sunday, we heat up quite a bit to 88 with an overnight of 69. Then on Monday and Tuesday, we are looking for some light clouds, PM clouds for Monday, 86, 69. And then Tuesday, we could potentially get a little thunderstorm here and there, 83, 71. If you are traveling in the state of California this weekend, take a look at these temperatures. Really nice at the beaches this weekend, 76, 65 locally. Santa Barbara, 74, 64. San Diego, 77, 68. Tahoe, 88, 48. Big Bear, 81, 53. And Mammoth, 82, 48. Palm Springs, 109, 85, and Las Vegas, 108, 85. And I did hear that the temperatures of the water here is about 68. So it is getting a little warmer, but not by much. All right, our sunrise this morning was at 6:12, and our sunset will be at 7:39. Thank you, Cole, for sending in this very nice photo of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Very nice, and I think it's always got some clouds in the sky up there, but nevertheless a beautiful photo, so thank you for sending that in. If you have a high-resolution photo that you would like to share with us, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Now take a look at this fun fact, and when we come back, we will sit down with Elsie Addington, so stick around.
Did you know that pickleball is the fastest growing sport in Laguna Woods and across the USA? Hundreds of pickleballers play on 7 courts next to the golf course from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, and demand for playtime just keeps growing. But only 4 courts have lights for evening play. So, the Pickleball Club is raising the money to light the remaining 3 courts through a GRF-approved fundraiser called Light the Night. You can help by making a tax-deductible donation of any size through the Village Community Fund, a 501c3 nonprofit community benefit organization. To learn more about Light the Night and make a donation that will help increase the value of our community, go to villagecommunityfund.org and follow the link to Light the Night. Thank you in advance. And here's a Laguna Woods pickle at you.
What sets Maypro apart from other cleaning companies? Well, for starters, we're pros. So we're pro scrubbing, dusting, shining. We're pro kid and pet friendly. We're pro doing things your way, like not touching your messy desk. We're pro neat freak. We're pro affordable and pro Monday afternoons because that time was just right for you. In short, Made Pro is pro you. Made Pro, because your standards aren't standard.
Introducing Raya's Paradise San Clemente. Boasting a total of 50 luxurious apartments, Raya's Paradise is complete with a multitude of amenities, including a rooftop lounge, restaurant, fitness studio, outdoor courtyards, and beauty salon. Embrace the San Clemente lifestyle with stunning ocean views and the look and feel of a high-end resort. Our doors will be opening soon. Visit us online or call for more information. Raya's Paradise, a tradition of quality care.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Elsie Addington here, who is going to give us a United update. Well, Elsie, thank you for joining me. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, Lisa. This is actually only the second time I've ever seen you in person, and it's
I
such
know,
a pleasure.
I know we've been doing so much of the Zoom, but it's all been good. It's been great.
That was a good day. That was at the vaccination clinic when they were having the closing ceremonies.
Right, for all the volunteers.
That
Absolutely.
was a nice day, wasn't it?
It was. It was a great day. So now you had a meeting, and you'd like to, well, we're not really going to go over so much about the meeting, but we're going to go over about the voting that is happening for the upcoming elections.
Yes.
So kind of give me the rundown on that.
I would be glad to. I'm afraid I'm going to have to read most of my comments. I don't memorize things very well.
That's
so I'm
okay.
sorry. But I do want to talk about voting, Lisa.
Okay.
By now, everyone in the village should know it's that time of year again. We're going to have elections in all the mutuals. Well, not, except for GRF, theirs come later. But we're still having elections for GRF, just later than the rest of the mutuals. And United alone has 10 candidates for 5 positions, so it should be an interesting race. Other boards are also holding elections, which I believe I just mentioned, Lisa.
Yes.
So there have already been many election-related activities that have taken place, including candidate information meetings sponsored by GRF in late June and early July, where people that were interested in running for the director positions for any of the housing or for any of the mutuals could hear some of the ins and outs of running for these voluntary positions. Since then, candidates have worked on their statements and applications, which were due to the corporate secretary by July 30th. So that's all done.
Right.
Nobody can decide to run now because it's too late.
Exactly.
It's already passed. On August the 3rd, the ballot information went to the Inspector of Elections, and the next day a general notice of candidate list and information was made. Ballot packages will be mailed to all members on August the 30th. Don't throw them away. These are important information that says ballot on it, okay? You know, Lisa, there's a lot of behind the scenes work that goes on, obviously. Just those things I just told you don't happen overnight, right? And all that work is coordinated by our amazing corporate secretary, Cheryl Silva, and her equally amazing assistant, Grant Schultz. All deadlines and preparation must be in accordance with United governing documents, as well as Davis Sterling and the California corporate laws. Cheryl and Grant do a great job, and because they do it right, we residents tend to take their work for granted. I know that without them, directors from all boards wouldn't know where to go or when or what to do when we get there. I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank Cheryl and Grant for all they do for the residents here, even if the residents don't know about it. So it's kind of cheating, taking this TV land opportunity, but they well deserve an acknowledgement, I believe. But back to elections. Lisa, I'm sorry to tell you that last year in 2020, only 2,866 valid ballots were counted, which means only 45% of our residents voted for the whole mutual, which has 6,323 members. As low as that number is, it more than doubled the votes for 2019, when less than 21% valid ballots were counted. Let's hope this year we can double it again and get up to 90%. A democracy is only as strong as the voters who participate.
Well, exactly. And you know what? You're not alone. I mean, it seems like all the mutuals have difficulty getting people to participate. But then again, as a whole, I just don't think people generally like to vote, or maybe they forget, or whatever the case might be. It is hard.
I don't know. And of course, it's not just, it's the state of California, it's the United States as a whole. I don't know why people don't want to exercise that.
Right.
But like my mama always said, if you don't vote, then you have no right to complain.
Isn't that the truth? That's for sure. So now residents will, well, speaking about that, so residents will need to know what is in the ballot and how to vote. So do you have information that you could share with us on how to do that?
Well, I thought I waited. Actually, I thought it's a little premature to actually talk about. Make sure you put the signature on the correct envelope, and make sure you don't mark up the envelope that you put inside the other envelope.
Yeah.
But it's all those. They're really pretty simple rules, and they're laid out, and that's to protect everybody's anonymity and the freedom of an anonymous vote.
Right.
But otherwise, I'm glad you asked about preparing for the election, because I mentioned the ballot packages are coming in the mail, and that will also tell you about the candidates with their candidate statement,
Okay.
and the instructions on how to vote. I mentioned that.
Okay.
Then the residents should mark down September the 10th. Is that a Friday? September 10th? I think it is. It's a Friday.
Oh, okay.
And I believe it's September the 10th, but we
Yes.
just had a little wrinkle yesterday about what day of the month that was. But
It is Friday. It is Friday,
Perfect.
September 10th at 1:30, and that's going to be meeting the candidates who are running.
that's meet the
Okay.
candidates. Well, now this is for United. I don't know about the other boards.
No, right, for just United.
Yeah.
Got it.
And that's when we will have its annual Meet the Candidates open meeting. It's too soon to say whether the meeting will be open to the public in the community center because of the new COVID cases. But either way, the session will also be available live on Zoom,
Okay.
which residents may join from the website or by phone. The presentations by the candidates will be recorded and rebroadcast on TV6. And you know, this is a really, really, really good thing to watch, because you can see how they handle questions. You can see their approach. You just put a face on the name.
Right.
I think to meet the candidates is a really, really important part of our election process here in the village. Residents should start also looking for candidate statements in the Globe and What's Up in the Village Friday blasts. Friday blasts. And while evaluating candidates, I really hope that residents look past the hot ticket promises that cater to individual needs or wants, like, you know, a chicken in every pot and a car in every garage, or nobody can really provide that. Or we're going to make it so you don't have to pay any assessments at all, or half the amount you're paying now. That's not going to happen.
Right.
But they're very popular in election periods, and so. And I'm not saying that anybody that says that is bad. It's just that look beyond that. And the problems that we're facing in United, they're manageable. If the board works together as a team and looks calmly at all the angles and determines which decisions will benefit the whole mutual, that's every resident,
Right.
and not just the needs of only a few. In a recent edition of the Globe, GRF Treasurer Jim Hopkins addressed this ideal far more succinctly than I ever could. Quote, I quote, "United Mutual and all of us deserve integrity, even when we disagree with the outcome. Demanding no increase or it's VMS's fault is popular. It shifts responsibility and it gets votes. However, board members have a responsibility beyond gathering votes and playing to the crowd. Everyone is welcome to attend board meetings. However, please be armed with correct information and don't make up your mind before you even ask the question. Otherwise, the answer may never be heard or understood."
Right.
And unquote. And I just thought that was a very everybody calm, listen to all the facts, look at every side, in unity and in harmony and in peace, and you can reach a much better decision at the end of the day, I believe. I know. Actually, I know. I'm 71 years old. I know this works. Finally, I want to take this opportunity, Lisa, to share some of the reasons I have loved being a director for a United Board. This has been an amazing 3 years, and I have had more good experiences than I could have predicted, not the least of which is chatting with you on TV6 and reporting on United. Also, volunteering for the Village Vaccination Clinic, working with the Landscape Alterations and Governing Docks Committees, signing resale packages for community services, serving on GRF's mobility and vehicles and community activities committees, participating in the United member hearings and the GRF traffic hearings, and so many more. Like, wow, I learned so much. I've learned how to look at a Canary Island pine with a new eye. I can describe what a shear wall is. I know some of what's involved in getting a federal grant for buses. Who knew? How to test alternatives to Roundup, and the way a tub grinder works. Do you even know what a tub grinder is, Lisa?
I'm afraid to ask. I don't know. You might go into a whole long description.
I won't. It grinds up trees.
Oh, a tub grinder. Oh, we talking about one of those where they put the
yeah, but on crack. I mean, it's the biggest chipper shredder you ever saw.
Big chipper.
Huge, yeah. Let's see, a tub grinder. I even got to take a road test in a brand new bus. That was fun. Getting to know members of the VMS staff was an eye-opener. Everyone I've worked with, from department heads to the man who makes mulch, from executives to arborists, from resale inspectors to engineers and the entire compliance team, they've always had something to teach me, not to mention always having my back. Mm-hmm. The same can be said for the many directors I've worked with. From all boards who offered their wisdom and advice to the new kid on the block. Last but far from least, I got to meet many residents from all mutuals who I never would have met if it hadn't been for my job as a director. Mm-hmm. The rewards definitely compensated for all the hard work. Oh, and I forgot about writing for The Breeze. That was fun.
Oh, see, there's all sorts of things you get to do.
I got a published author
in The Breeze.
That's great. In a community awesome. Magazine. Mm-hmm. So United residents, do your research. Learn about the candidates and go vote. And remember, be good, play nice, don't fight, and you might learn something. Thank you.
Oh, that's very nice. And you know what? What a great description of why you have, enjoyed being on the board. Look at all the things that you did learn that you would have never known about, which I think is always great when you volunteer for something, no matter what it might be.
It's a real blessing, because I'm always surprised when I find out there are so many things that I don't know. I thought I knew everything. But it keeps it exciting and it keeps it interesting. Yeah. And plus you're helping people.
Exactly. So what's next for you?
I don't really know.
You gonna take a breather for a while?
I'm gonna take a little breather and do some of those chores around the house that I've been putting off for 3 years. Yeah. And I might start going to the library a little more often.
Good.
And I don't know, I might even, I might look at, I will for sure, I can't not do something for this village. I love this village and I won't give up on it. And so I'll be around.
Well, good. I mean, it's always a good thing to keep your foot in the door, because you never really know where they might need your assistance, because you have been on the board for a while, so it does make sense.
All of a sudden, I have a lot of experience.
Well, yes, you do. I mean, anyone who's served on any board has experience, whatever it might be, even past experiences, which we've talked to many folks about that, is that some of their background jobs that they may have had or volunteers that they've done really do help lend to a board situation.
It does, and actually, I finally realized it's a little late in the game, but my background's in civil service, federal civil service, and it didn't seem like it really had a place here, but what it did was, when I was all those years with the government, I was working for the people of the United States. My bosses were Congress and the executive branch of the government, but I was really looking to protect the interests of the entire United States population. Right. So not just this person or that person or this person, but the whole country. And so really, I think that's why it's come the concept of being responsibility for, my first responsibility to the mutual as a whole came so easily, because I'm just hardwired for that concept. Since I was 23 years old, I was considering the good of the whole. So
excellent. Excellent. Well, it's always been a pleasure, so thank you so much.
Well, thank you, and I hope I see you sooner rather than later.
Well, I don't know, get in a club and you can come in here and talk on behalf of a club, right?
Outstanding.
There you go. Thank you so much. We appreciate the information.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And remember, if you would like to know who is running for the board for United, you can watch Meet the Candidates on September 10th right here on Village Television at 1:30. We'll be right back.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Welcome back. Okay, so we have a delicious, easy recipe for you, and it is chicken salad stuffed avocados. Sounds absolutely delicious. Okay, so what you're going to need, you're going to need 2 avocados pitted. You're going to need 2 cups of shredded rotisserie chicken, a 1/4 cup of red onion minced, and then 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons Greek yogurt, juice of 1 lemon, 1½ teaspoons of Dijon mustard, kosher salt, freshly ground black pepper, and then chopped parsley for garnish. Now, the first things to do is you're going to want to scoop out the avocados, leaving a small border, and then you dice the avocado and set aside. Then you're going to make your chicken salad. Now, in a large bowl, mix together your chicken, your onions, mayonnaise, Greek yogurt, lemon juice, and mustard, and then fold in your diced avocado. Now, you can season this with salt and pepper. And then you're going to take your chicken salad and you're going to divide it into the 4 avocado halves, and then you're going to garnish with parsley and serve. So absolutely delicious summertime recipe, so don't forget to try it this summer.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
At Harvard Eye, we're so happy to be open again to see you for all of your medical and surgical eye care. We're taking great care to protect everyone from COVID-19 by seeing fewer patients, spacing out chairs in the lobby, sanitizing our office constantly, and doing much more. The world is changing a lot, but what hasn't changed is we're honored by your trust and confidence and committed to keeping you safe. We can't wait to see you again.
Why do I love being a doctor at Kaiser Permanente?
My only job is to take great care of my patients. I'm empowered to do what's right for you.
Our digital records mean your medical history is in one place, so I can give you great care.
Your primary care doctor, your specialists. It's great. We all work together as one team.
Our integrated approach to healthcare helps my patients live longer, healthier lives.
I don't just practice here, I'm a patient too. I wouldn't trust my family's healthcare to anyone else.
Welcome back. Our movie for today is called Mcfarland USA, and it is starring Kevin Costner. And he is a track coach named Jim White, who is a newcomer to a predominantly Latino high school in California's Central Valley. So I'm sure there's lots of challenges with that, but you can catch that movie today at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, and that is brought to you by Kaiser Permanente. Now, some other things that I wanted to let you know about is the third mutual business meeting, so you might want to get ready for that. We'll be right up at 9:30. Then also on August 17th, I wanted to let you know about the Hawaiian Paradise buffet luncheon that the Laguna Woods Christian Women's Connection is having, and it sounds like a lot of fun. They are going to have a guest speaker, Valerie Garrett, and she's sharing her journey of finding love in the singles ads Now, of course, the single ads don't really exist anymore, but she's going to talk about what it was like then. So if you want to get in on this fun event, you need to make a reservation, and it's $17. Please contact Chris Ramirez at 949-246-1053. And the Laguna Hills Chamber of Commerce, in addition with the Laguna Woods Car Club, is having a car show, a classic car show. That'll be August 22nd, next weekend, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., and it is free. And if you want more information about this fun activity, you will want to call 949-542-6016. And then one last thing is August 23rd, there is going to be a free movie that will be in Clubhouse 5 Main Lounge at 4 p.m., and that will be on August 23rd, and it's News of the World. And for more information about all the free movies or what's happening with Recreation, you can email them at recreation@vmsinc.org. All right, let's take a look at our weather one last time before we head out for a glorious weekend. We are looking at very warm temperatures across the board. We are looking at highs in the 80s, 85, 67, but we start to get really warm on Sunday. Pretty warm there, 88, 69, and then we potentially will cool down by Tuesday, 83, 71. And then if you are traveling in the state of California, take a look at these numbers. Our beaches are looking very nice, with highs in the 70s, high 70s San Diego, down to 74 Santa Barbara. And then in the mountains, we are looking at a high of 88 in Tahoe with a low of 81 in Big Bear. Palm Springs 109.85 and Las Vegas 108.85. So have a great weekend. We'll see you again tomorrow right here on Village Television at 9 a.m. Otherwise, you can watch our program at 12:30 and 5 Monday through Saturday. We will stay tuned here for the board meeting that will be televised live. Bye-bye.
I'm Dr. Leif Loberg, and I'd like to welcome you to Loberg Dental Center. We've kept everyone safe in our office and continue to do so. All of our safety measures include enough social distancing, masks, protective gear, and sterilization before and after every patient is seen in our operatory. Here at Loberg Dental Center, we've kept everything safe for your comfort. So call today, don't delay, and schedule your appointment, and we will take great care of you in the safety and comfort of our office.
Silver
and gold. Consider it sold.
The Jewelry Box of Lake Forest will buy your gold, diamonds, fine watches, coins, and sterling serviceware, regardless of condition. With metals at an all-time high, now is the time to sell. Visit us in person or shop online from the comfort of home.
Silver and gold. Consider it sold.
At the Jewelry Box, it's about trust.
What sets Maypro apart from other cleaning companies? Well, for starters, we're pros. So we're pro scrubbing, dusting, shining. We're pro kid and pet friendly. We're pro doing things your way, like not touching your messy desk. We're pro neat freak. We're pro affordable and pro Monday afternoons because that time was just right for you. In short, Made Pro is pro you. Made Pro, because your standards aren't standard.
Tip, toss, take action. Don't give mosquitoes a fighting chance. Don't give mosquitoes a fighting chance.